In the last couple of lectures, we learned how we can create documents inside a collection and how to read documents from a collection. Now in this lecture, we are going to learn how we can update documents in a collection. Basically, how to update the field values of a document in a collection. For updating the documents in a collection, we have two methods, updateOne and updateMany. So if we want to update a single document, we can use updateOne method. But if we want to update multiple documents at the same time, we can use updateMany method. Then we also have replaceOne method, using which we can replace an existing document with a new document. So we are going to talk about these three methods in this lecture and how they work. Let's start with updating a single document. So for that, we have the updateOne method. Using this updateOne method, we can filter a document which we want to update. And then as the second argument, we can pass the document with the fields which we want to update. And for updating, we use this $set operator. Using this $set operator, we are telling that update a document where the ratings is greater than or equal to 7, and there update the price and featured field. Let's see this in action. So first of all, let me go ahead and let me clear the shell here. And before we update a document, let me go ahead and let me query all the documents from the hotels collection. So for that, I'm going to use find method on the hotels collection. It is going to return us all the documents. In this document, let's say I want to update maybe this third document. Okay, so to update this third document, what I can do is I can filter it using its ID, and then there I'm going to update the price to 4,000, and I'm going to remove this 2 from the name. So for that, let me copy this object ID, this underscore ID value, and here I'll say db.hotels. On that, I'm going to use updateOne method. To this updateOne method, and again, this O should be in uppercase. So to this updateOne method, first we need to specify the filter query. So first we have to filter the document which we want to update. Here I'm going to filter a document using its underscore ID field, and I'll specify the ID value which I have just copied. So this is my filter query. Then as the second argument, I need to pass a document. In that document, I'm going to use an operator. So here I'll say $set. So remember that whenever we use an operator always starts with this $sign. So when you see this $sign before a keyword, you can think that that is an operator, a MongoDB operator. Okay, so using this $set operator, I'm going to update this document which I'm filtering. And with what I'm going to update it? For that, to this $set, I'm going to pass another set of document, and there I will specify the fields which I want to update. So first of all, I want to update the name of that document, that hotel document, and there I'm simply going to set the name as test hotel instead of test hotel 2. So I want to change this document. So I'm setting the name as test hotel. And then I also want to update the price. So after the comma, I can specify another field which I want to update. So I'll say price, and here I want to update the price with, let's say 4,000. So I'll specify 4,000. Okay, so what this updateOne method is going to do is, first it is going to filter all the documents based on this filter criteria. Here it is going to filter a single document because we're using the ID field to filter it, and we know that the value of this underscore ID field is going to be unique for each document in a collection. So here it is going to filter a single document. But let's say if we have specified a filter criteria where it can filter multiple documents, in that case, the updateOne is not going to update all those filtered documents. Instead, it will update the first matching document. So this is my filter criteria using which I'm filtering the document which I want to update. And then as the second argument, I'm specifying what to update. For that, I'm using this $set operator because here I want to update something. And in the filtered document, I want to update the name of the document and the price of the document. With this, if I go ahead and if I press enter, you will see that here we have received a result. Here it says acknowledged is true. That means this command was executed successfully. We have not inserted any value, so inserted ID is null. It found one matching document, and it modified one matching document. So in case of update one, this matched count can be more. If this update one has filtered multiple documents with the filtered criteria, then this matched count can be more than one. But this modified count, it will always be one in case of update one, because it is only going to update a single document, the first matching document from the filtered documents. All right, now let me clear the shelf first. And again, I'm going to query all the documents from the hotels collection. So for that, I'm using this find method on this hotels collection. If I press enter, now you will see that the name for this document has changed to test hotel, and the price for this hotel has changed to 4,000. Earlier it was 3,000. So this is update one method. So the update one method, it updates the first matching document in the collection. We use $set operator to update the provided fields in the filtered document. And if the field which we are trying to update is not found in the document, then it is going to create that field. So for example, in this document, we do not have a ratings field, right? So if I try to update ratings field for that document, so here, let's say I want to update the ratings field and I want to update it with the value 4.5. Just notice that this document does not have a ratings field. So in this case, what this $set operator will do is it will create this ratings field. Okay, and it will assign it with this value. But if this field is present for the document which we are trying to update, then it will be updated with the past value. But in this example here, I do not have the ratings field, so this field will be added. If I go ahead and if I run this command, so again you will see matched count is 1 and modified count is 1. Let me go ahead and let me query the hotels collection, and now you will see for that document, previously ratings field was not available. So when we tried to update the ratings field which was not available, it was added and it was assigned with this value which we were passing as update value. Now let's talk about updateMany method. So this updateMany method is used to update multiple documents at a time. This updateMany method works in the same way like the updateOne method, but what updateOne method does is, if it filters multiple documents, it is going to update only the first matching document. But updateMany is going to update all the matching documents. Let's see this in action. So here what I want is, let's say I want to filter all the documents where the price is 4,500. So I have this document where the price is 4,500 and I have this document where the price is 4,500. And there, let's say I want to change the ratings field. Okay, so for this document I have the ratings field, but for this document I do not have the ratings field. So for this document, the ratings field should be updated with the new value. But for this document where we do not have the ratings field, the ratings field should be added and it should be assigned with the update value which we are passing. Let's see that in action. So here again, first I'll access the hotels collection, and on that I'm going to use updateMany. Okay, and to this, as the first argument, we are going to pass the filter query. Here I want to filter all the documents where the price is 4,500. And then as the second argument, I'm going to pass a document where I'm going to use $set operator. To this $set operator, I'm going to assign another set of document where I will specify which fields I want to update. Here I want to update a single field called ratings, and here I'm going to set the ratings to maybe 8. Okay, so we have two documents, this document where the price is 4,500 and this document where the price is 4,500. Here the ratings should change to 8, and here a ratings field should be added and it will be assigned with this value 8. Let's see this. So here if I press enter, you will see matched count is 2 because this filter criteria, it filtered two documents, this document and this document, and then modified count is also 2. So both the documents were updated. In this document, the rating should have changed to 8, and in this document, a ratings field should have been added, and there its value should be 8. Let's see that. So let me first clear the shell, and now let me go ahead and let me query the hotels collection. And you will notice that here, where the price is 4500, there the ratings has changed to 8. Previously it was 4.5. And then for this document, where the ratings field was not present, it has been added and assigned with this value 8. So using updateMany method, we can update multiple documents. But using updateOne, we can update a single document at a time. Now, some of you might have this question that if I don't use the $set operator, what will happen in that case? So for example, here, if I don't use this $set operator, if I simply specify that I want to update the documents where the price is 4500 with this document, and here I'm not using $set operator. So some of you might think that it will replace the document with this new document where we have only the ratings field. But if I try to execute this command and if I press enter, you will see that here we have got an error and it says update document requires atomic operators. Basically, whenever we use updateMany or updateOne method, we need to use an update operator. $set is an update operator. In the same way, we also have $inc, which is also an update operator. So when using updateMany or updateOne, we need to use an update operator. Otherwise, we will get an error like this. So the next question which will come to your mind is, if I want to replace a document with a new document, how can I do that? For that, instead of using updateOne or updateMany method, we have another method called replaceOne. So for replacing a document completely with a new document, we can use replaceOne method. And the replaceOne method filters the first matching document and it replaces it with a new provided document. So remember that replaceOne is going to replace a single document. We do not have any method in MongoDB which we can use to replace multiple documents at a time. So it is going to replace a single document, and there, as the second argument, we need to specify the document with which we want to replace an existing document. So here I'm not using any update operator like $set or $inc. Here I'm simply passing a document which is my new document which I want to use for replacing an existing document. So let's see this in action. So again, I'm going to get back that command, but here I want to use replaceOne instead of updateMany. So I'm going to use replaceOne, and here I'm going to replace those documents where the price is 4500, and I want to replace those documents with this document. Just notice that in this document I have only a single field. So this document is going to replace existing documents, and in the replace document we are going to have this single ratings field. If I go ahead and if I run this command, you will see acknowledged is true and matched count is 1 and modified count is 1. So here it filtered the first document where the price is 4500 and it replaced it with this document. So if I go ahead and if I query the hotels collection now, you will see that the first document where the price was 4500, it has been replaced. And in the replaced document, I just have the ratings field with the ratings value which I had provided. And I also have this underscore ID field. So this underscore ID is not a newly generated field. It is the previous field with the previous value. But rest other fields are replaced with this ratings field which we passed while we were calling this replaceOne method. So here I have specified a single field. That's why apart from underscore ID, I only have this ratings field. But here I could have also specified multiple fields. So all those fields would have been added here. It would have replaced all the previous fields except the underscore ID field, and it would have been added all the new fields in this document. Here it has added only this ratings field because that's what we specified in this document. So when you want to replace a document completely with a new document, you can use replaceOne method. This replaceOne method is going to filter the first matching document based on the filter criteria, and it is going to replace it with the new document which we pass as the second argument to this replaceOne method. Okay. And also remember that the replaceOne method does not change the underscore ID of the replaced document. The underscore ID field does not get replaced and it does not change. It uses the same previous value from the replaced document. Alright, so in this lecture we learned how we can update documents in a collection or replace a document in a collection. This is all I wanted to cover in this lecture. If you have any questions from this lecture, then feel free to ask it. Thank you for listening and have a great day.